Hello everyone, this is Femi Mavin and I welcome you to third outline, the third outline of the second module. The second module have three outline. The first outline is how to use Aligned Motion application. The second outline is how to use CapCut application. And the third outline is how to download background music. How to download background music. In this tutorial video, you will learn how to download background music, how to use background music, and the do's and don'ts you should know before you use background music in your video. So without further ado, let's get started. Yeah. When you hear the word background music, what is the meaning of background music? Background music. Background music. We have two words here. We have background and we have music. So what's the meaning of background music? Background music refers to the audio content or sound that is played in the background of a video. Audio content or sound that is played in the background of a video. So let me show you samples. Here's a video I create for SMDH class. So the sound here is what we call background music. Let me reduce the sound. Without the sound, the motion graphic is not it's not perfect. It's not 100 over 100. Like if I did not add background music to this motion graphics video, it won't grab the attention of my audience. It will look boring. Though the motion design here, the animation here is perfect, but then without background music, the motion graphics video is not complete. It's not complete because music evokes emotions. So background music is essential. Is what is essential. So if I increase the volume now, the background music does the work there, because without the background music the project is not complete. So background music refers to the audio content. So the audio content used here is what we call background music, that is played in the background of a video. As you can see, that is played of a video. Of the audience. So that's the meaning of background music. Background music. And background music is used in various contexts, such as films. We have a lot of movies like Korean movies, Nollywood movies, Bollywood movies, comedy, lot of movies. There's no movie that you watch that you won't hear background music playing under the background of the video. So background music is used in films, TV shows, video art, and motion design. Background music is used to create a particular atmosphere and evoke emotion. If I did not add background music to this video, no one will click on the link. Why? Because though some people will click, but not everyone, because the background music does the main work here. If I reduce the volume of the music now, as you can see, no music, everything just boring. But the background music will grab the attention of the audience and also evokes emotions. So background music is what is essential. So background music in motion design is a powerful tool, for enhancing the overall impact and effectiveness of animations, making them more engaging, emotionally resonant, and memorable. The background music I use here makes the animation to flow, everything just perfect. Why? The background music is what high quality, and I use background music that align with the message I want to pass across to the audience. So music establish a rhythm that complement the visual element, ensuring that animations flow smoothly and maintain viewer interest. All of the background music align well with what the project it's not possible for me to use educational background music in this type of video. Educational background music is not energetic, it's just a slow beat background music. But so when we get to the stage now, I will teach you how to use background music. But then background music is what is essential when it comes to motion design, video editing. So now you have know what the meaning of background music. I will do a recap now. Background music refers to the audio content or sound that is played in the background of a video. That's what we call background music. Now you have known the meaning of background music. It's time for you to know the do's and don'ts you need to know before you start using background music in your project. After this, I will teach you how to download background music and how to use it. So now before we go to the don't, you need to learn the do's. So what are the do's when using background music? Number one, choose music that matches the mood, theme, and message of your motion design project. The music should enhance the content, not distract from it. What does this mean? If you want to work on a project, you need to choose music that align with what you want to do. You know, if you want to create a video art for a spa brand or want to create a video art for a digital creator, let's say for a course, the background music that you use for a spa brand will be different from the one you will use for educational videos. And also, the background music you use for a party video art will be different from the one you use for educational video art or promotional video art. So you need to choose background music that will enhance the content, that will matches the mood, the theme, and the message. The message of this video now is about motion design, and I use what energetic background music that align what with the message I want to pass to the audience. Assuming I use educational background music or a club background music for this type of project, no one will click on the link. Why? Because the background music I use did not match the mood, the message I want to pass across to the audience. So what is educational music? We have types of background music. We have educational, we have promotional, we have energetic, we have upbeat, we have ambient, lot of background music. So you need to choose the one that align with what you want to do. The background music you will use to promote a party, it will be different from the one you will use to work to create a project for educational brand or for promotional video arts. So you choose background music that matches the mood, the theme, and the message you want to pass to the audience. The background music I use in this video is different from the one I use in Bank video. So I say if I use this background music, let me show you now. Let me slow this one and let me increase this volume. You know that if I use the background music that I add to SM Dish class and I use it for Bank, it won't align well. Let me play it now. That the background music did not match the mood, the theme, and the message of this video. So I use different background music. The one I use for this video is different from the one I use for Bank. Why? Because I read the script before I choose the background music. It's not because you have 200 plus background music on YouTube or 200 plus background music on let's say on Fitmate or any website or any app, and you want to use any all the background music in your video. No, you need to use what background music that match the message, the mood, and the theme of your project. The background music did not match this Bank motion graphics video. So if I use this background music now and I post this video or I send this video to the CEO of Bank, it won't the CEO won't even get back to me. Why? Because the background music alone have what spoiled the video. Because the background music is not aligned, not match the mood, the theme of what of the project. Also, if I reduce the volume and I increase the volume of this Bank and I use this Bank video for this SMDH, it won't align well. Let me increase the volume. The background music did not align with this project. Why? Because the background music did not match the theme, the mood, and the message. So you need to take your time, listen to the background music before you choose it for your project, because background music done the main part there. Because if your motion design project is 50 and you use bad background music, that is 50 over 100. But to for you to get 100 over 100, you need to choose the right background music. The right background music. So that the background music I use for Bank did not align with the one with SMDH project. Also, the background music I use for SMDH project did not align with the one I use for Bank project. So you need to choose what background music that align, that matches the mood, the theme, and message of your motion design project. That's number one dose. Number two, think about your target audience, preferences, and sensibilities when choosing music. Ensure it resonates with them. This is a mistake a lot of beginners do when they want to choose background music. You want to work on a project um for a let's say you got a client, a client that specialize in teaching kids, like teaching them schools, you know, alphabet, teaching them multiplication, teaching them, it's a school and they want to promote their school so they can get more new students. And the audience is within the range of 10 to 15 years. And instead of you to to use a good background music, that let's say children background music, educational background music, and you're using like epic background music, we are using energetic background music for what educational video is zero. So you need to choose what you need to think about your target audience, their age. If the target audience age is between 5 years to 10 years, that means the background music you will use must align with your target audience. Because when you will use for 40 to 50 years will be different from when you use for 10 to 5 years, because 10 to 5 years are children. And if you use epic background music for children video arts, it won't grab the attention of the audience, because you won't be the one to view the work. It's the audience. So you need to think about your audience, not yourself. Don't choose the background music for yourself. Choose it for your audience, because you won't be the one to watch it. It's your audience that will watch it, and it's your audience that will patronize your client, not you. So you need to think about your audience. Think about it before you choose any music. Don't choose any other music. You want to work on educational video art and you are using epic background music, you are using hard beat background music. It's not done. Think about your audience. Okay, who are my audience? Is it graphic designers? Is it entrepreneurs? Is it digital marketers? Think about the audience and what choose the right background music. Choose the right background music. For example, for example now you want to, let's say you want to create a video art for what, for for educational brand. Let me just show you that educational brand, and you are using Epic, and the educational video art is for audience within the range of 10 to 15 years. And instead of you to use a good background music, you are using Epic. So let me play Epic background music so you can hear it yourself. Epic. I said we have a lot of background music. We have epic, we have emotional, we have educational, we have commercial, we have lots of background music that you can use when working on your project. Let me just you can see. So you want to create an educational video art for what, for your client, and the audience is between the range of 10 to 15, which is children, like schooling. So instead of you to use educational background music, you are using Epic. So you need to think about your audience. You need to use educational, you know, background music children. You need to use for educational background music for what? Because we want to create a video art for children. So you need to use children or educational background music. You can see. So this background music, you know what? We grab the attention of the audience because this is what the audience want to hear. So don't choose the one you want. Choose the one your audience want to hear. Because if you choose the background music that your audience want to hear, it will convert and what your client will get lots of results from the video you create for your client. So you need to choose the right background music. Think about your audience. Don't think about yourself. Your audience first before you. Because if you work on a video now and send it to your client will post a video on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and your client wants results. That's why your client reach out to you. But you are using your the background music that you want instead of you to choose one that your audience want to hear. So you need to study your audience, choose the background music that you know if the audience will see the video, they will love it. They will love what the video. So that's how to choose background music. So number two, do said think about your audience when choosing music. Ensure it resonates with them. If I use this type of background music for what? To create educational videos. To create educational video for audience between the range of 10 to 15. They will what? They will watch video and also it will convert. Why? Because I choose the right background music. The right background music. That's it. So this background music is what aligned with the audience and the audience will watch the video to the end. So that's how to choose background music. Number three, time the music cues and transition to align with the motion design visual element because smooth transition between scenes and animation are crucial. Time the music cues and transition to align with the motion design visual element. Let me use this as an example. When I create this video now, the music align with the visual element I use here because the first sound here is what? Is the art sound and the sound align with what? With the visual element and animation I used in the first scene. Let me increase the volume so you can hear it out. You can see that the circle come in with the sound. This circle now align with the sound, with the heartbeat sound. You can see. The sound like heartbeat beats. So your visual element that you want to use and your animation should align with the music. Align with with the music because you need to time the music cues and transition to align with the motion design visual element and animation. So when I was working on this project, I timed what the animation so it will align with the music because the first scene is what come with heartbeat, which is beat. Just listen to it again. So when the sound come in, this one too also what come in. This one come in. This shape here also come in with the sound. So the sound here as well will change the beat and I change the color as well. The sound beat change. Likewise, I change the color from this color to this color because of the sound. So I make sure the sound align with the visual element and animation. So the sound change beat here. Likewise, the background here as well change color. So that's how to do it. You need to listen to your background music and your visual element and animation should flow with the background music so it can converse well and so you can be grab the attention of your audience. So that's number three. Then the next one is use music that you have legal right to, whether through licensing or purchasing royalty free tracks. Avoid copyright. Yes, this is very essential for beginners. Because beginner think that if you see any background music anywhere, maybe on social media or on big brands page, we just download the video, then extract the video, extract the audio, and start using. No, you need to avoid copyright. When your client give you a project to work on, you need to use free copyright music. Don't use copyright music, because if you use it for your clients and you think no one can sue you, you are you are putting a big problem ahead for your client, because in the future, if the owner of the music, you know, watched your client video, and the person will go to your client and see your client that to pay, because the music is not for your client. It's copyright. So you need to avoid using copyright music. Just use free royalty music, free music. Yeah. If you want to download any music on either maybe on Google Chrome or on YouTube or anywhere, you see that it writes free royalty music. Free royalty music. It means that the music is free to use. You can use it on your project. But if you are using copyright music, don't try it for your client, because it's a big problem. Don't try it for your client. It's a big problem. So use free background. If you want to search for background music, click on free background. Start with free, please. Start with free. Don't just write background music. Start with free background music. As you can see, no copyright. Free background music, no copyright. So that's what you should write if you want to search for background music. Free background music, I can see no copyright, no copyright, no copyright. So if you use copyright music, it will affect you and your client in the future. So you choose free background music, because the music I use for this project now, I use free background music, no copyright. Because I know that if I use copyright music and I do not buy the music, it will affect me in the future, not now. So that's why I choose free copyright music. But if you want to use copyright music, the best thing you should do is to buy purchase the music, because there's some music which is $100, $200. If your clients have the money, you can tell them that, okay, to for you to stand out and for you to be unique, because you don't want to use free. Because if you use free royalty music, some film editors will have used it, but copyright music, no one will use it because it is paid. Paid is different from free. Free, anyone can use it anytime, but paid, only few people can use it. Only those that have the money can use it. So you can enlighten your clients more about background music. Okay, if I want you to be different I want your video to be different among others video art on the internet. So to do this, I want you to purchase a um background music instead of using free copyright music. You should purchase a background music that is unique, that no one have used before, because sometimes if you use unique background music, it will make your project to stand out among other motion design projects. But then if your client have the money, because some background music costs $200, $300, $400, $500. So if your clients have the money, then your client can get the background music. But if your client said, okay, the your client cannot afford to buy the copyright music, then you can use free copyright. Don't forget, you need to start with free background music. Free background music. So that's that about it. Then the last one, check out the music sound on various devices and audio system to ensure it remains effective and clear across different platforms. So you need to check what how the sound your music sound on various devices. You can send your video to a friend using, maybe you're using an Android and your friend is using an iPhone. You can send your project after you have done. Send it to your friend to listen to your project to see how the sound look like in your friend's phone, because iPhone is different from Android. So if the background music sound well on both Android and iPhone, then you are good to go to send the project to your client. But if the background music sound well on your Android phone and on iPhone your background music did not sound well, that means you have to use another background music, because you need to use background music that will work well on every platform, not just Android, because your audience are not using just Android. Some are using iPhone. So you need to make sure that the background music sound well on all platform, and also test your project on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. Test it there to see how the background music sound. If it sound well on all the platforms, then you're good to go. But if your background if the background music sound well on Instagram and on Facebook, it's the background music is cracking. That means you need to use another background music. So you need to test it on each platform, Facebook, Instagram, before you send it to your client. If you want to send it to your client won't have time to check it. It's your own work. You are the editor, you are the motion designer. So you need to do the perfect job before you send it to your client. You need to check the do's that I explained now. You can write it down in your notes. You need to check the sound. If the sound works, if the sound works well on various platform, then you can send it to your client. So that's how it's done. You need to test it before you send it to your client. You need to test it if this music work on Instagram, if it work well on WhatsApp, if it work well on Facebook. So you need to test it. Then the don't. No, now I've already explained to you the do's, which is five. Then now the don't. We have don'ts. We have the do's and we have the don'ts. So the don't now, number one, we have avoid using overly or complex or distracting music. Keep it simple and focus on enhancing the content. Distracting music are the music I mentioned the other time. You want to work on a commercial video and you're using epic background music. Epic background music has some lot of we infuse some background music there, like strike, thunder, all those stuff. You want to work on commercial video for let's say for a brand, and you're using this type of music. It will just distract everything. Everything you are doing is just zero because you don't catch the attention of your audience. So you need to what? You need to avoid using overly complex or distracting music. Keep it simple. Use simple music for a simple project. If you are working on an educational project, use educational background music. If you are working on a club project, use club background music. So you need to choose the right background music for the right project. Don't choose epic music for educational motion graphics video. No, don't do it that way. So number two, never use copyright music without proper licensing or permission. This can lead to legal issues. Like I said the other time, make sure you don't use copyright music. Make sure you don't use copyright music without proper licensing or permission. So you need to get the music, buy it, or use free copyright music. So that's that. Number three, maintain consistency in your choice of music throughout the motion design project. Maintain consistency. Maintain consistency. You know, let's say you want to work on a project now and you use educational music from 0 seconds to 30 seconds, and the video you want to work on is 4 minutes. So you use educational background music from 0 seconds to 30 seconds. Then from 30 seconds to 1 minute, you use another background music. You use epic. It's not done. Make sure you are consistent and you use the background music throughout. No use like you use epic at the first scene, the second scene you use commercial, the third scene you use educational. No, use one background music throughout your project. So that's how to do it. Don't use anyhow music. Then number four, use high quality audio files to prevent distortions or poor sound quality in final product. So if you want to download background music now on any website, or if you want to use maybe application, make sure you download the highest resolution, because once you click on download now, you will see 70k, 120k, 160k. But there are times when you want to choose the lowest, which is 1.5 MB. No, choose the highest quality. Though the highest quality we have the highest megabytes, but then choose the highest quality, because sometimes you want to be like, this one is too high, and my data is not much. No, you are working on a project for a client, so choose the highest quality, which is this one, 320k. So download the highest quality. Don't download because this one is, because at times you say, okay, they are the same thing. You see the same background music. So why this one is 1.5 MB, 2.9 MB? So I'll just click on this 1.9. No, don't do that. Choose the highest the one with the highest MB and the highest what quality, which is this one. Just download it and what you download. So make sure you what you use high quality audios. And number five, before you send your project to your client, make sure you seek for feedbacks from your mentor, your coach, your colleagues, or your friends, because there are times when you will know when if you work on a project, you won't be able to notice mistakes. But if you send it to your friends or you send it to your colleagues, that okay, I bro, let me help me to go through this, help me to watch this video to see if I made a mistake or if you notice any mistakes in this video. Send it to your friend. And there are times when your friends want to send some feedback that you don't like, but then don't be angry. Just use it as stepping stone to to improve. Because at times when your friends are this is bad, because not everyone know how to communicate well. If you send a project to a friend or to send to someone or your colleague and the project is not beautiful, instead of your colleagues to to construct the message well, you just say this is bad, this is not beautiful, this is not bad. So don't be angry, just use it as what to improve, to improve and what to what work on the mistakes before you send it to your client. So if you receive feedback from your colleagues about the music, don't take it seriously, but don't be angry that okay because your friend not know how to how to give feedback. No, just take it seriously and work on it immediately before you send to your client. No, when you send to your client will publish what the project immediately on their pages. So after the project is being published on the page, there's no way you can correct it again. So before you send it to your client, make sure you send the project to your mentor, your coach, your friend to help you watch the video before you what send it to your client. So that's number five. Number six, avoid using music that is too generic or commonly heard in other production. Strive for uniqueness and originality when possible. If you want to work on a project, you don't use a sound or a background music that is used by your friend, because your friend uses a background music and you love it. So if you choose another background music, you download the video and you extract the audio to work on your project. Because I've used this background music to create SMGH class and you also want to use it as well, it's not good. Try to be unique, because your uniqueness is what will make you stand out among the competitors. You know, we are not the only motion designers. We have a lot of motion designers, but then before you can stand out and be unique, you need to do something different from what others are doing. You need to do the difference. So your friends, your colleague, or your your mentor use educational background music to work on a project. Instead of you to search for a new educational background music and you download your mentor project, you extract the audio and you use it. No, not done, because if you use the video and your client posts it, part of the audience will have listened to the audio in another video. But then if you use unique background music, it will stand out and it will grab the attention of the audience. I believe not everyone have listened to this background music that I use to create SMGH video, because I use a site to get this premium background music. This background music is premium and cannot find it anywhere. So that's why the video was convert well. And with this video, I get what 4,000 participants. Why? Because everything I use here is just unique. No one have used it before. So that's how to stand out and that's how to get results. Don't use another designer or another video editor background music. No, dare to be different. Use something unique. Use a new background music that no one have used before. That's how you can stand out and that's how your clients can get results through your video. But because your friend have used a background music and you want to use it as a don't do it. Use a new background music and be different. Be unique in what you do. That's how you can stand out among the competitors. So that's what we have. That's the last one here. Avoid using music that is too generic or commonly heard in other productions. Strive for uniqueness and originality when possible. So don't use um your friend or your colleague or you are scrolling to on Instagram and you saw a video, then the next thing you did is just to download the video and extract the audio. No, use a new what background music so you can stand out and so you can get results. So that's what we have in this third outline. The third outline is about how to use background music and how to download background music. So now I've already explained the meaning of background music and the do's and don'ts. Now it's time to learn how you can download background music. So before you can download background music, you need to download this app called SnapTube. So that's the app I use. I use SnapTube for all my projects. So you can get SnapTube on Chrome. Just click on download SnapTube mode app. So as I can see here, we have SnapTube. We have SnapTube. So just click on what SnapTube here, then download the app on your phone. So click on download button here, tap on it and download it on your phone. After that, then you now come to the app. You will install the app on your phone. You now come to the app, click on SnapTube. Then if you want to download background music, I said the first do is that make sure you need to read the script given to you and need to know your audience. So if you want to work on a video art or a motion design project for educational brand, that means you need to use what educational motion graphics video, educational motion graphics video, educational background music for educational motion graphics video. So as you can see here, as you can see, we have educational background music. So this is the app I use to get my background music. Though I use some website which is premium, so I cannot share that with you. But this one is what I use. I use lots of premium website, but then this app as well is good, and you can use it to get background music that will align with your project. But then you need to know your audience. You need to read the script. If you want to work on a project for a spa brand, that means we use spa background music, no copyright. Don't forget spa background music, no copyright. So you tap on it. You can see calm. Spa means calm. You want to relax your body for massage, for relaxation. So you need to use what calm background music. Something that is calm. As you can see, we have calm here. We have calm music here. We have beautiful relaxing spa. So that's how to download. If you want to work on a project for what for a fintech brand, that means you type financial background music, no copyright. Don't forget, no copyright. You can see finance, you can see corporate financial, because we want to work on a fintech brand. As you can see now. So, and once you click on it, you just click on what download button here, and what we download the highest quality. Don't forget highest quality, which is 4.5 MB. So you download the highest quality, just tap on it here, download it. So don't download the lowest one here because this one is 1.1 MB. No, download the highest quality, which is 4.5 MB. So that's how to do it. If you want to work on a project for, let's say, a food brand, okay, food background music, no copyright. Maybe a chef, or yeah, I can see food background music. So that's how to download the background music. If you want to work on a project for a client, let's say the client is into skincare, skincare product, okay, skincare background music, no copyright, no copyright. You can see makeup, I can see aesthetic, makeup, fashion beauty, fashion music. You can see here. So you will see what the background music. If you want to work on a project for let's say for a fashion brand, that means background, fashion, fashion background music, no copyright. Just tap it, then I can see fashion, fashion, fashion. You can see it there. We have 331 fashion background music. Just tap on it, then you just scroll up to select the one you like. You can see we have a lot of what fashion background music here. So that's how to download background music. So you need to choose the right background music for your project. It's not possible for you if you want to create a motion graphics video for, let's say, for a fitted brand, and you're using fashion background music, it's not done. So you need to choose the right background music for your project, so it will what grab the attention of your audience. So I believe you learned something from this third outline. And I'm going to do a recap. First thing we learn is what the meaning of background music. Then from there we move to the do's and don'ts. Then from there we move to the last one, which is how to download background music. And I've teach you how to use it. Now I've teach you that if you want to use it, you need to use it well. Which is, if you want to work on the educational video art or educational motion graphics video, you need to download educational background music. If you want to create a fashion motion graphics video, that means you need to download fashion background music. Fashion background music. Then if you search for it, you will see a lot of background music, as you can see: 12, 331, 4, 149, 30, 27, 50, and lots more. So that's how to use background music. So I'll put an end to this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching to the end.